So you've got a game-changing idea in digital health. That's incredible. You're not just building a piece of tech, you're literally building the future of patient care. But here's the big question. How do you protect that brilliant idea? How do you turn it into a real, lasting asset? Today, we're going to walk through that exact journey, patenting your remote patient monitoring or RPM innovation.
Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll dive into why RPM is such a revolution. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of what you can actually patent. After that, we're going to tackle the patent application process, the gauntlet, as we call it. Then we'll talk about building a patent fortress. And finally, how you turn all that protection into some serious business power.
All right, first up, the RPM revolution. Before we even start talking about protection, we need to be crystal clear on what it is we're protecting. And trust me, this isn't just some small improvement. This is a massive, fundamental shift in how we think about healthcare.
This slide just says it all, doesn't it? Healthcare is no longer something that only happens inside the four walls of a clinic. Because of RPM technology, the hospital, the clinic, it can be wherever the patient is. It completely breaks down old barriers and creates this constant live connection to care.
So what exactly is RPM? Well, think of it as the technology that fills in all the gaps between doctor's appointments. It's the wearables, the sensors, the apps, all the devices that are constantly collecting vital health data, no matter where you are. It gives doctors a real-time window into how their patients are doing. It's incredible.
And this is so important. This isn't just about convenience. It's about necessity. For people managing chronic diseases, RPM is an absolute lifeline. It provides that continuous stream of data you need to make care truly personal and proactive. We're talking about a complete game changer for health outcomes.
Okay, so with all this amazing, revolutionary tech floating around, the million-dollar question is, what can you actually protect? Let's jump into our next section and really break down what makes an RPM idea patentable.
A really simple way to think about this is in 3 different layers. First, you've got the physical thing, right? The device, the new sensor. Then you have the brains of the operation, the intelligent software that crunches all the numbers. And finally, you have the whole system, the way it all works together seamlessly.
And this is where it gets really interesting. We're not just talking about the gadget itself. The stuff you can patent might be those super advanced algorithms that can actually predict a health problem before it happens. Or it could be your unique secret sauce for how your system feeds data directly into a patient's electronic health record.
So you've got the idea. It's brilliant. Now you have to face the patent gauntlet. And yeah, it can be a challenging journey, but if you have the right map, you can absolutely navigate it successfully.
This is the most critical question you have to answer. Is your idea truly new? In the patent world, they have a word for this, novelty, and it is everything. It basically means your idea hasn't been seen by the public before.
And how do you find out if it's new? Well, there's only one way. A deep, thorough patent search. I'm telling you, this is a non-negotiable first step. It's how you uncover what's already out there and prove that your idea really does meet that critical novelty requirement. You have to do your homework.
Okay, so your search comes back clean, you've got something new. Awesome. That's when the real journey starts. You'll draft a super detailed application and then it goes under the microscope with a patent examiner. And just a heads up, expect some pushback. Getting an initial rejection is actually really common. The real skill is in how you respond and argue for why your invention is so unique.
Getting that patent is a huge win, a massive milestone. But, and this is a big but, the story isn't over. The next step is to make sure that patent is not just a piece of paper, but a powerful, defensible fortress for your business.
Writing the claims in your patent is a real art form. It's like walking a tightrope. If you write them too broadly, you risk someone finding something from the past that invalidates your whole patent. But if you write them too narrowly, you're practically giving your competitors a roadmap to design around you. The whole game is finding that strategic sweet spot.
So what does that sweet spot actually look like? Well, here's a pro tip. Instead of trying to patent a basic component that everyone uses, a really strong defensible claim would focus on the unique synergy, the special way your combination of sensors and software interact together that nobody has ever done before.
Now, let's think bigger. Your idea has global potential, right? So your patent strategy has to be global too. The Patent Cooperation Treaty, or PCT, is a fantastic tool here. It lets you start the patenting process in over 150 countries with just one application. Or, if you know you only want to target a few specific countries, you can just file directly with them. All right,
let's bring it all home. This is the final piece of the puzzle, turning all that legal protection into real-world power. Because a patent isn't just a certificate you hang on the wall, it's a seriously powerful tool for your business.
This is where the magic really happens. A strong patent portfolio is so much more than just a shield. It deters competitors, sure, but it can also be a revenue stream through licensing. It makes you incredibly attractive to investors, and it gives you massive leverage if you ever consider selling your company.
This is where you get to go on the offensive. You can license your technology out to other companies. You can attract partners and investors who want a piece of your protected tech. Or, and this is a really powerful strategy, you can build what's called a patent thicket. That's a dense web of patents around your core tech that makes it almost impossible for anyone to compete with you. That's how you dominate a market. So I want to leave you with this question. Your innovation, your idea, it has the potential to change lives. It can make a massive difference in the world. But is it built to last? Because taking these steps to protect it, that's what ensures your amazing idea can be realized, sustained, and built upon for years and years to come.